everyone, it's Luphisra here. And I'm playing Chronicles of Mystery, the Tree of Life. I've actually just finished Chronicles of Mystery, the Scorpio Ritual. And I'm just gonna go straight into this game. I'll start a new game. Sorry. I didn't expect the voices to be so loud.
Something we promised to preserve for the entire humankind is under threat.
Okay, sorry, the cutscene is just so loud. I'm sorry.
Who is it this time?
Omega.
I told you we should never leave him alone.
Can't he really become one of us?
I'll turn down the volume later, okay? I'm sorry. This is just so loud.
I agree.
Well then, let it happen.
Okay, holy shit. Why did that person just kill that dude? What did that dude do?
Nice place. You can feel the atmosphere.
Okay, now it's just too quiet.
That's it.
I'm sorry, the cutscene is so loud and then the music is so soft. What gives? I'm sorry.
I'm glad you came. In my opinion, we hit the nail on the head when we invited you to work with us.
Nice to hear that. I won't disappoint you.
Let's get to the point then. This used to be Marcel's workshop. Now it's at your disposal.
Has my predecessor
You can call him Marcel.
cataloged the contents?
Yes, he opened the chest, but unfortunately closed it before his death.
Marcel's dead? I'm sorry, I didn't know.
The music's a bit too loud. I'll turn that down later.
I mentioned it earlier so you wouldn't get the impression you already got it.
You didn't want to discourage me?
People die. It happens.
What's wrong in here?
The wind, it rules the place.
True. It's difficult to get used to it.
Sometimes when it blows like that, it feels like a wall. You may feel like leaning against it or even lying down on it. Don't do that.
I have to finish the conversation first.
This place
I'll
is-
fix the volume later.
Yes, you can focus on your work here. Marcel considered this retreat in the tower as his private area.
I'm not surprised.
It's not like my place downstairs, especially the kids, these hordes of little savages. They tear everything to pieces.
The curse of school trips?
I love children, but I'm overjoyed once the season is over.
This chest I'm supposed to examine. What can you tell me about it?
Marcel left a report somewhere here. Basically, Paris treated itself to an expensive gift and suddenly lost affection for it.
And the facts?
16th century. Belonged to one of those Spanish nobles who brought the New World to its knees.
I have no idea what they're talking
Marvelous
about, by
age
the
of
way.
sailing ships, legends, and incredible bravado.
You like these fairy tales too. It's rare in women.
I grew up looking out for adventure from my window as if from a crow's nest. My uncle's house was a galleon sailing out into a completely different tale every morning.
And where is this Isle of Blissful Childhood?
Everywhere. Malta in my case.
That's right. Your uncle lived there, after all. His death was an irreparable loss for
Oh, my uncle died.
And a totally pointless one.
Damn, my uncle died. You know, I just finished playing the Scorpio Ritual, like I said, and our uncle got shot in that one. I did not expect him to be dead. I thought it could be saved, damn it.
Going back to the chest, who was its owner?
500 years ago, it belonged to Ponce de Leon. You know who I'm talking about?
The discoverer of Florida.
He was looking for the Fountain of Youth there. The chest, though, had its own vicissitudes. Through Spain, it reached Italy. In the 19th century, it disappeared, probably in a private collection, only to reappear unexpectedly at an auction in England.
Huh. Sounds intriguing.
Let me just add that its secrets are protected by a combination lock, and a very interesting one.
About Marcel, was it an accident?
Fell off the cliff. So if you feel like going for a romantic walk, better give it up.
Ooh,
I will, at least
ouch,
today.
okay, yeah.
Did he work here for a long time?
Yes, one day too long.
He must have known the surroundings well, didn't he?
Theoretically. You know that Marcel was an expert?
But an underestimated one.
He was like a curious urchin. Maybe he was testing the hardness of the wind then. I know, that was stupid.
Yeah, the person just died. Don't joke about that like that.
One thing more. On such windy, cold evenings, we warm ourselves up with a bit of liquor. But as with every single thing in this world, you need to know your limits.
Of course.
Are you asking me out for a drink?
Well, yes, naturally. Maybe tonight?
Thanks, but no thanks. Tonight, I'd like to rest.
I'm sorry, I guess that was a bit clumsy.
Never mind. Could you tell me something about the team?
Most of them are on vacation. Apart from the two of us, there are only Antoine the janitor and Claire the restorer.
Just one more thing.
Yes?
Basically, I'm here today just to get the lay of the land. I'm coming back
Also, I
home
just
tomorrow, and then I'm going to
thought
visit
about
our
that,
lectures.
but in the
Couple of days.
cutscene that we see earlier,
Right, now I remember you're promoting your
our
book.
character looks
Copy with your autograph.
like Sylvie.
Obviously, once I return from
She
Venice,
had
as
like
the whole
she looked like in
edition
how she did in the first game, but she completely changed her look here. I wonder the timeline for
I'll be able
this.
to think it over on my trip.
Like, how much time did it pass between that cutscene and this?
I knew you'd rise to the bait. In that case, I'll trouble you no more. But should you need any help, you know where to find me.
Okay. Goodbye.
Thanks. I'll have a look around.
I'll see you later.
Okay, bye. Okay, I'll fix the audio now. I'm sorry. The music is
That's it.
too loud and the voice is too soft. It's so weird. I never had problems like
The retreat
this
of a
with
discoverer and
the.
a treasure hunter. What a thrill.
Yeah, I never had a problem with this. The audio this bad in like the first game when out, but this one is awful. Yeah, look at the stuff.
Closed. I guess this is where Marcel kept the most precious documents.
I will say this game, obviously, because it came out later, definitely looked better than the first game, especially on my computer.
A picture showing a pottery fragment. It looks like a spout of a jug.
No, first game, because my monitor, it's like 2K, the one I'm playing on. So yeah, it didn't look that great. I could still play it just fine, but it didn't definitely could have looked better. This one though is much smoother, I think.
I need to clean it up before copying anything.
Okay. I don't know what the mystery is though. Like in the cutscene, that person, I don't know, the masked person, is he trying to shoot at us or the gondola driver? I'm so confused. There's nothing on anywhere I could look at here. I mean, on the desk at
A
least.
polished 16th century plate armor. A masterpiece of armorer's craft.
I thought I could look at the desk, but I guess not.
Now that's a place I like. The smell of wood, stone walls, books, and of a secret waiting to be found.
Awesome. Okay. So this is the chest he's talking about, I think, earlier. Because I didn't know what he was talking about, like what artifact. And what's our job now?
A list of items from the chest. I should verify it.
Ancient pottery fragment, 16th century pistol, spanner, and ramrod. Okay.
Such beautiful ornaments on the lid. These dials are a part of the combination lock, I guess.
I don't know the password though. A list of... Okay, nice. I can click so that I can get her to shut up. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean to you, Sylvie. I like you, Sylvie, but sometimes you repeat yourself too much. That's what happened in this game's end. Right? It's a normal thing. But in the first game, you couldn't skip that. You just had to listen to her finish talking. In this one, at least, you can click and then she can stop talking. That's nice. That's locked. Is this, how do we solve the...
A picture showing a pottery fragment. It looks like a spout of a jug.
Okay. Am I supposed to know what the password is? I mean, the combination into this? I guess that person doesn't know either. He said he locked.
Closed. I wonder what this lock protects.
I wonder too. I guess I can't open it yet. I mean, I don't have the combination.
A spacious interior. Used to be a stateroom. The director is kind of stiff. But he's the boss after all.
Yeah, good point. He's the boss, so obviously it would be like... Wouldn't be as, like, friendly. But that's not actually true, though. It depends on the boss.
The painting on the vault comes from a different period than the walls.
Oh.
Jupiter is the 5th planet from the sun.
Oh, that's a solar system. Okay. Let's talk to this person. Who is she?
Hello? Am I interrupting? Sylvie Leroux, archaeologist.
Call me Claire. You're very young for an expert.
I've just started working on that chest.
Tell me, where did you work before?
On Gazo.
Ah, yes, I've heard of it. Professor Leroux's a relative of yours?
My uncle.
My uncle.
Now it all makes sense. With such backing, it's not that difficult to become a workshop manager in a provincial museum.
Okay, I don't like her.
I'm a freelancer and I don't intend to stay here for long.
I don't believe you can make a living in this business with such an approach.
Stop being so snobby, you
You could at least
bitch.
try.
Not a bad idea. Until you fall for some macho, you can roam around the world till your heart's content. After all, you can always count on your uncle to fix you up with a job.
My uncle's dead.
I'm so sorry. Don't be mad at me. I thought you were going to steal my post.
That's no excuse to be mean to someone.
I'm just
Fuck
being
you.
mean. But it's all because of
Yeah, you're
Marcel.
just being mean.
The boss told me that...
Told you about us?
No.
To be absolutely clear, we were a couple until recently.
Ouch.
I see. I'm really sorry about his death.
It was a difficult relationship.
Oh, okay.
Marcel was working on that chest. Did he mention anything?
He didn't mention anything else. This type of man, you know, I had to use all my womanly skills to distract him from work.
Oh, okay.
Did he tell you how to open the chest?
The combination? He had trouble with it. He called different people and asked around in Paris.
So I guess they told him.
I don't know, but don't call them.
Why?
You'll tell me I'm paranoid.
Naturally, unless you explain it to me.
Okay then. The guy there who was responsible for this chest,
Well,
he died of heart failure.
some kind of ill fortune?
What else? You think Marcel got so loaded in the inn that he decided to fly around?
You mean the inn by the castle?
He didn't take drugs, that's for sure. Yes, you need to go along the cliff. But don't do it at night.
It wasn't an accident?
Let's drop the subject. I'd like to ask you a favor.
Okay, what
Yeah.
favor?
Don't make a fuss over the box. Don't call anybody.
I wanted to work on that lock on my own anyway.
Thanks. Look around the workshop.
Okay,
Marcel
okay.
used to record
So
some
she
things
is
on the
kind of
museum.
grieving, but it was a difficult relationship. Okay. And she thinks there's a person that killed Marcel because he called around and asked, and he got in trouble, I think. Or he got a mark on his back, as they call it.
I'll find Marcel's dictaphone.
Just don't bring it to me, please. I couldn't bear listening.
Okay, back to work.
Sylvie, you're all right. I think we'll get along.
I'm sure of that.
So long as you stop being a snobby bitch,
Take
we'll
care.
get along.
Remember, I always have time for a chat.
Okay, good. She likes a
All in all,
distraction from
Claire's
work. Okay.
Though she can be a nuisance.
Yeah, say that just right in front of her. Say it to her face, of course. That is the boss. Let's go to the workshop. Oh, this is their workshop. Okay. Let's look at table.
I should ask the restorer for permission.
Oh, okay. Can I look at your stuff? Is she the restorer, Claire?
Can I borrow something? I haven't found anything at Marcel's.
No wonder. What do you need?
A brush and some varnish?
You'll find them in the box. Help yourself.
Thanks.
All right, thank you.
Take care.
Remember, I always have time for a chat.
Yeah, she's become a lot nicer. She admitted she was mean, and then she changed. That's good. That's good. Okay. All right. Look, exactly just what we needed.
Marine exhibits look truly magnificent in a Gothic interior.
Any kind of stuff looks good in Gothic interior. Like when we go on vacation, me and my family, we like to go to churches. Like my mom and my sister love to go to churches, and I tag along. And so we went to Vietnam last year, right? We went to a church, looked around, and it's actually really nice. It looked really good. You see the statues of various different like Mother Marys from different parts of the world, how they look like. Very fascinating. And yeah, it is like the Gothic interior, the Victorian style interior, right? It looks like really interesting.
This won't work.
Okay. How
The
much
chest is secured with a combination lock.
that I know? What the freak? What's? I don't think we have a clue for that password yet. Is my question? Is what I'm getting. I took the varnish and stuff. And oh, I can look at this now. Is that it?
Closed. I guess this is where Marcel kept the most precious documents.
I don't need to find the key or something else.
A dictaphone, probably used to record comments on the spot.
There's nothing in here though. No memory card. I need to find the memory card to use it. I can clean up a little bit first. Not that I have anything to photocopy yet at the moment, but it's fine. I can still print stuff.
Judging by the control panel, this 3D printer is carrying out a certain task. Judging by the control panel, this 3D printer is carrying out a certain task.
It's printing the pottery fragment. So I can't do anything with this at the moment because
Judging by the
it's printing at the moment. Okay.
a polished 16th century plate armor, a masterpiece of armorer's craft.
Okay, what am I supposed to do at the moment?
Trial and error, they say. We need an alternative solution.
I'm not sure what I need to do, like what my job is right now. Is the problem here. Like I know I'm supposed to open the chest, but how do I do that?
It's not a great idea. No can do.
I can't do anything with the chest yet. Okay. Oh, I can go this side. Okay, just grab the rope. However I need that. Just grab that. What's this boat here, though?
A brilliantly reconstructed Viking boat.
Oh, a reconstructed Viking boat. Oh, okay. Nothing else to look here at the moment.
Brittany welcomes me with rain and sunlight by turns.
Okay, we are in Brittany at the moment, and yeah, it's raining. Okay. This is a well. They put a grate on it so we can be safe, but we can open it.
It's not a great idea. This won't work. We need an alternative solution.
I guess we could do something with that later. That's why we can open it. This is to inside, this is to entrance hall. Janitor's lounge, okay. Is someone here? Just saying hello.
Hello, sir.
Welcome, Siren.
Sylvie Leroux, to be precise.
Call me Antoine.
Antoine, okay.
I've started working on Ponce de Leon's chest. You know who I mean?
You bet. We used to sail together in my youth.
You
That's
did?
ridiculous, Antoine.
You're right.
Yeah.
He was Spanish. I used to sail with Cartier, who was younger. You know the man?
Oh, I do. He died 450 years ago.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
just...
boy. Time does fly.
You're not 450 years
It's a
old.
shame, Siren. You're not in the mood for a joke.
So he's a jokester, is what I'm getting at.
Thanks for now.
If you need me, I'm here.
Got a bit of storyteller, I guess. Okay. And he just shuts the door. He doesn't even invite me in for tea. Okay, let's go to entrance hall then. Let's go to the cliff. Can I go to the cliff? This is the cliff. This is the inn. There's an inn. Is this where they are staying at?
Ideal for a romantic weekend.
Romantic weekend, but we don't have anyone to be romantic with.
The inn is closed, no water.
Oh dear, okay. Oh, there's something there.
The stately castle overlooks the area. I guess in the past, the local population could find shelter there.
Okay. I can't go anywhere else. I can't look at where, like, what's his name fell? Marcel fell. This is back to the entrance hall. Nothing here, nothing in the pots I need to take a better look at. The walls?
Well-preserved old walls. Solid work of medieval craftsmen.
Okay. Entrance hall, janitor's lounge, well. Exhibition. I can't go this side. I can't.
Marine exhibits look truly magnificent in a Gothic interior.
Okay, let's just talk to people.
The chest is secured with a combination. Do you know it?
Look through Marcel's notes.
I
They
couldn't
surely
find
have a
us those
combination in
notes.
Paris. They wouldn't buy a pig in a poke, would they?
They'd be moaning again that they have to lead us by the hand like kids. Try to deal with it on your own.
Fine, but it will take a while.
With all due respect, we really can afford paying for a few more hours.
I'll get back to work then.
Good luck.
Is the 3D printer carrying out some specific task?
Marcel programmed it, but he didn't finish printing. You can continue his work.
Okay, so we need to finish it for him. All right, that's what we
Thanks.
got him.
I'll have a look around.
I'll see you later.
I'm even more eager to work now that I've had this conversation, but those gloomy overtones... I'd better talk to Claire and find out what this is all about.
Okay, talk more to Claire. Okay, let's do that.
I found the dictaphone, but it's empty. The memory card is missing.
After our conversation, I realized that on the day of his accident, Marcel left the card for me. I found it.
May I listen to it?
You do that. I don't feel up to it. Perhaps you'll find something there.
Okay, this is suspicious. Marcel, like, purposely took out the memory card and gave it to his girlfriend? Did he suspect that something's gonna happen to him? That's why?
You like this job?
You like yours?
Sure.
Then you have your answer.
Don't your arms hurt?
Oh yeah, and legs. But when it comes to paintings, time flies. Rigging and sails are a real nightmare. And the dust.
Take care.
Remember, I always have time for a chat.
All
I
right,
hope this recording will help me open the chest.
let's hope. Because otherwise I'm so stuck. Okay. There's some notes as well. Oh, no, I don't want to go back to you. Workshop.
Let's listen to whatever secrets this recording holds.
Okay. But... Can I...
No can do. No can do. Closed. I guess
I guess I can't do anything with this yet. I thought I picked the lock, but guess not. Okay.
I've got to hurry to the inn. I don't want him to come here. Most importantly, I've opened the chest at last. Here are the clues if you need them. Gale, Jupiter. The last digit you will know, Claire. Okay, recorded.
if I understood the recording well, Marcel had an appointment at the inn. A Gale, Jupiter. Claire will know the last number. I've got to talk to her.
A Gale and Jupiter. A Gale? Jupiter is the 5th planet.
Jupiter is the 5th planet from the sun. Jupiter is the 5th planet from the sun.
What's a Gale? Where's Claire?
An epic battle scene. Looks like the beginning of the 18th century.
Of course, just when I need to talk to her, she's gone.
A brilliantly reconstructed Viking boat. Right now, I've got nothing to discuss.
Why are you standing in the rain?
Ah, there you are.
You want one?
No, I don't smoke.
Oh, she's smoking.
Good for you. Soon it's going to be banned even here. Am I supposed to go to the cliff in such weather? Like hell I will.
I listened to Marcel's recording.
Anything interesting?
He mentions the combination lock.
That's all?
Well, it sounds quite weird. Goes like this. Gale, Jupiter.
That's Marcel all over. He and his riddles.
And at the end, he adds that you will know?
He was wrong.
Maybe he wasn't. Please.
Are there any digits on this lock?
Yes, on 3 dials.
These words, Gale and Jupiter, are
Jupiter is the
The
planet.
sentence saying that you will know also hides a digit.
a Gale and Jupiter?
And you know the 3rd digit.
Ah, I will know. Marcel and me. But Marcel's no longer with us. Only I can tell you what our relationship was like. And it wasn't so bad, believe me.
I do.
What about you? You have anybody?
Nope.
Used to.
Does it hurt?
A bit.
Ah, cheer up.
I
You're pretty
mean,
smart. You've got great
James
looks,
shot my
nice
uncle and killed him,
just like
so
you, but yours
just
are
saying,
younger.
it was
Way
bad.
younger.
You're exaggerating.
You know, when I came to work here, it all went wrong on the very first day. They were redecorating. There was no hot water. I was so peeved.
Ouch, no
And to
hot
test
water.
me, the boss asked me to clean a mermaid head. All of it. I couldn't even start work as Marcel, who kept all the reagents, had left. Even the turpentine was missing. When he returned, I gave him a very hard time over it. I wonder why he even wanted to talk to me after that. But he felt guilty and helped me. That was our day, the 2nd of March.
A turbulent beginning.
Like the raging storm around us.
You said the 2nd.
Our day.
Oh, 2nd of March.
This
2nd,
might
2.
be the digit. 2.
A nice digit. 1, for instance, looks so lame next to it. Let's go inside. It's freezing out here.
By the way, in that recording, Marcel mutters something about a meeting at the inn. Sound familiar?
Not really.
Okay, so she doesn't know about the meeting. So it's a
Remember,
secret
I
meeting.
always have time for a chat.
It sounds like something
it's
dangerous,
2.
though.
God, she's so affected by Marcel's death. I'm sorry that Claire had to go through so much.
I mean, the boyfriend just died. Of course she's upset and grieving over it and affected by it. Seriously. Okay, it's 5-2. Something 5-2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The chest is secured with a combination lock.
I know that.
The chest is secure. The chest is secure. The chest is.
I know
the
that.
chest is sec-
Shut up.
The chest is. Sec-
I
The
know.
chest is. Sec- The chest is. Sec- The chest is.
Ugh. The controls are so weird at the.
The chest is. Sec-
And this one I'll just guess because I have no idea what this one is.
The chest is. Sec- The mechanism has clicked.
Okay.
I've unlocked the chest.
I got it. Oh my god, whenever there's a cutscene from the back, I feel like something's gonna happen.
Wonderful. What treasures lie within? A
Okay,
16th
we didn't
century
get, like,
pistol
knocked
with a
over.
ramrod and a spanner for the lock.
Hey, something's missing.
One item's missing. Where's the ancient pottery fragment?
There's no pottery fragment. Did he break it or steal it?
A 16th.
Wait, what did he say?
Firearms are probably the most popular among the
I'm
collectors
sorry.
of old weapons.
I didn't mean to skip her conversation. But
The
I did.
spanner may fit not only the pistol.
Okay.
It was used for cleaning the barrel. I could gently push something with it.
Okay. Maybe I could do this.
This won't work. It's not a great idea. This won't work. We need an alternative. Closed. No can do. No can do. Trial and error, they say. Trial and error, they say. We need an No can do. It's not a No can do.
Okay, I have no idea. Printing.
Maybe Marcel didn't have enough time to turn the machine on. Trial and error.
This is empty.
The light signal a red. Trial and error, they say. No can.
Oop.
The light signal lack of the dye container.
Okay, lack of the dye container, but it's empty. I need to fill it up first. Okay. Where can I find the dye? Everyone's gone. Everyone's gone. Perfect.
Marine exhibits look.
Just as I want to talk to people, everyone disappears. Is there a die? Here?
Right now, I've got...
Okay, you got nothing to discuss. The wall.
There's somebody in front of the inn admiring the view. Judging by the apron, it's the innkeeper.
Only in Brittany can you admire such a sky.
That's a fair point. Only in this location where you have this kind of view, I guess.
Charming place.
They're NPCs, it's nice.
Ugh, terrible weather. Is it always like this?
Yesterday it was worse.
I don't know how people can stand it here.
People fly away like umbrellas.
Have you always lived here?
Me? No, only since I was born.
Then you must have been here last week.
Yeah, but it's nothing to be proud of.
May I come in? It's freezing out here.
We are closed today.
Then why are you standing here?
See ya.
Maybe.
You're an ass. There's a person standing there. So they're like NPCs? But we can't talk to them or anything? We can just look at them, they're around? Okay, that's nice. That's a nice addition. Yes. Okay. I don't know where the characters go to. What am I supposed to do now?
No can do. I could use a new cartridge.
I can use a new everything. Everything's so
Trial and error.
Everything's so fucking broken.
This won't work. Think, Sylvie, think. It's not a great idea. No can do.
Of course it's no can do. I'm lost already. Oh my god.
Closed.
Alright, open the chest, but how do I get this secretary top to open?
We need an think, Sylvie. Trial and error. We need an think, Sylvie. Trial and error, they say. Trial and it's not a we need an alternative. It's not a closed.
Okay, I'm a bit confused. I'm a bit lost.
Documents.
Okay. I saw something on the walkthrough, and apparently you need to use this here.
Is it a secret compartment? I can't pull it out. Something must be blocking the bottom. Trial and error, they say. Think, Sylvie, think. Trial and error. This won't work. Maybe now I can open it. There's something in the compartment.
Ooh!
A wonderfully ornamented cover. Looks like the 16th century.
Oh, what's this?
A hand-painted volume. It's in perfect condition. It must have been properly stored.
La Casa de Contrata
I can't believe it. Pieces of the map were sewn in between the pages.
Wow. Equipped at my own expense, and around 200 souls I enlisted since the account proper I gave to the house. Now I'll describe the events already known in a perfectory fashion, while focusing on the matters of which were requested of me. On the 27th day of March, we perceived a bay with shore encountered a current so strong that despite the wind blowing and 20 leagues to the south, after 2 days of sailing, we perceived volcanic island emerging from the mist. On the horizon, we came ashore in order to take. Okay, wait. I need to start from the beginning again. So the map is sewed on, so there are words, but they're covered up. Or they're see, they're covered up. They're like words there. That is
a hand.
I know. That is so weird. Are they trying to hide what the guy's saying? Like the words? Probably, right? Probably. Warwick Kwan, the captive begging us to spare his life, showed us the way to their settlement located inside a crater. From the top of the volcano, we perceived a truly magnificent view. Platforms led from tree to multiple huts which were attached to the crater walls and two terraces between them. On the terrace built around the trunk, the ceremony was held at the side of us. The platform were found which would enable us to defend ourselves. We happened to notice they're wounded. They gave juice from an enormous vessel. As punishment, pointing his finger at me, asked me what offense I committed. That my ruler deprived me of such a blessing did not escape our attention. Them, but they also have hardly any children. The fate of both is decided by the chief and elected council. When asked about the Fountain of Youth, he answered that there indeed was a fountain at the foot of the tree, but they did not care about it much. He added that as our captive, he was an outlaw to boot, from as well as a handful of seeds. During the retreat, our prisoner died, pierced by an arrow, whereas we narrowly escaped with our lives and reached the ship, losing 2 men in the process. We weighed anchor, and while circling the island in search of a better landing place, a tornado was, expected to locate the island. 5 days of sailing have passed, yet Bimini was nowhere to be seen. And the measures taken according to Northern Star, which we spotted in the finely clear sky, showed that we were moving around in circles. With finding the land of the sight of land met our eye, appeared not to. Okay, everything doesn't make sense because they're missing like words. Okay, I can't take any of these things. Okay, can I tell someone that I have opened this thing? You want to know that I discovered this thingamajig?
Sir, I did it.
So you succeeded. Have you opened the chest?
Yes, I found an old pistol inside.
That's right, it was on the list.
Oh, and that's not all. A false bottom.
I can see you really are excited.
The pistol was the key to a secret compartment.
Clever. And the compartment, empty like most of them?
You are so mistaken.
I don't believe it.
Oh yes, that's an incredible discovery. Inside there is...
Pistol ammo?
Oh, something much more interesting.
The owner's portrait.
Let me finish!
Have a little faith, will you? A 16th century manuscript containing a map.
Oh, I got to see it.
Where can I find some resin for the scanner?
Ask Antoine.
Thanks. I'll have a look around.
I'll see you later.
this won't work. I don't know what I should ask about.
Oh, okay, I don't need to talk to her about it. Doesn't need to know about
Always
this.
nice to win approval. I think I'm starting to earn their trust.
Okay. Don't want to tell Claire about this manuscript that we found, right? She didn't want to know. Not important, apparently.
I need some resin for the 3D printer.
What are you up to, Siren?
Pretty please? I'd like to finish it and go to bed. I'm leaving first thing in the morning.
You know that I haven't been sleeping well since I got my berth on the land.
I beg you.
I don't know where I keep that resin.
Before his accident, Marcel scanned something but didn't manage to print it.
On that night? Yes, he was in a hurry.
He had a meeting. Did you see who with?
Oh, I didn't stick my nose out in that slanting rain. I wouldn't like to have been at sea then.
I just thought I could finish the thing he'd started.
I'll be back in a moment, Siren.
Are you gonna grab the thing I need? Do you have to close the door while I wait outside? Can't you invite me in to sit while I wait? For goodness sake, Anton! Why did he suddenly cut out the conversation? That's so weird. That is so weird. Anton is a weird guy. He is such a weird guy.
I've got the materials you need.
Awesome! Thank you.
Have you found it, Antoine?
Is it enough?
Magical pockets!
I think so. Thank you. I also need some powder for the printer.
We ordered some, but it hasn't been delivered yet. But if you need it so much, there's another way.
What other
Such
way?
as?
Once Marcel used potato flour. As a result, the printout was less durable.
Flour that works?
Do you have some flour, Antoine?
Why would I keep it here, Siren?
How would I know?
See you, Antoine.
Fair winds and following seas, Siren.
Yeah, Anton, he's a bit. He isn't complete right in
Trial and
the.
error, they say.
He isn't complete right in the
We
head,
need an alternative.
is he? Okay, flour. I can ask for the inn, I think. Let's go and check. Ask the innkeeper.
I'm from the museum.
Guillaume's got the largest stock now that Marcel's dead.
Stock of what?
I don't really know. No one invites me to the castle.
Have you got any flour?
Maybe I do. You're making pancakes there?
No.
I need some starch for the 3D printer.
Have you still got that well?
We do.
Yeah.
And I'm short of water.
You are short of water?
Good water, not rainwater.
Don't you have plumbing?
Damaged.
Huh, so that's why you're closed.
A decent French plumber costs a fortune.
Then you might just as well bring some water from the well.
That barber won't let me in.
I could grab it for you.
Antoine.
He was a barber on a ship?
A barber, period.
He's a nice man, in fact.
He's a bit delusional,
And has had so many fascinating
but
experiences.
he's a nice man.
He's already cast a spell on you.
He's nicer compared to you, obviously.
Exaggerate, but you really seem to hate him. Why?
If you don't know the reason, then the reason must be a woman.
Oh.
Some kind of romantic story?
Not at all. During the season, that mythomaniac is a regular at seaside cafes. There he talks about his adventures at sea.
Huh, it must be interesting.
Sometimes it's one of those days. That gorgeous woman was listening to him so intently.
What did you do?
I couldn't bear it. I've known him since we were kids, and I know that he's never poked his head out of his barber shop.
You don't say.
That confabulator used to work in the port district. From morning till night, he would cut the hair of sailors who had just gotten ashore and felt like talking. And now, thanks to his good memory, he knows hundreds of sea tales.
You've made me sad.
Like that woman.
Well, now I understand.
He's still
So,
nice
will you give me
though.
some
He just
flour?
like tells stories.
I'll give you the
I'll just
flour
think
for
of him as a
water.
storyteller, and that'll be that, right?
I'll bring you water, but what about the bucket?
You can have this one.
Okay.
See ya.
Invisible bucket.
Maybe.
I guess I have to bring him
magically-
some water from the well then.
Yeah, the bucket magically appears in our inventory. Of course it does. So let's go grab some water. All right. Is this water safe to use? I guess it's safe to use. Damn, it's heavy.
Success. I've got a bucket full of cold, crystal clear water.
Okay, so it seems safe to use. All right. So let's go back. Give him the water. Hey, dude, here's your water.
Here's the purest spring water.
Good water is essential. Here's your flour.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Now we're even.
Good.
I was thinking I could sit down here after work and savor the view drinking a cider.
Out of the question. No consumption windward. Unless you fasten your seatbelts.
But the inn is closed anyway.
Then sit down for no reason. And feel melancholy.
Nicely put. Perhaps I'll call on you later.
Okay.
See ya.
Maybe.
Yeah, I probably will see you. You don't need maybe me. But... Right, okay. Okay, back to the workshop. Wait, sorry, overshot. My bad, it's over here.
It seems that some Think, Sylvie, think. No can do.
The die is missing. Okay, what am I supposed to do with this? I don't have it. This part yet. Can I talk to someone who does?
I could use a new cartridge.
Can I talk to someone who does?
What do you think of Antoine?
A harmless mythomaniac. I like him.
Why do he and the innkeeper hate each other so much?
Old times. You wouldn't believe.
They are exact opposites. You can tell that at first glance.
But they used to be the best of friends.
No way.
Yes way. Marcel told me they'd argued over a woman.
Huh. That must have been tough love. Take care.
Remember, I always have time for a chat.
Okay. Nice to chit chat. You know any ink for the printer?
I can't talk right now.
You know where we have ink for the printer? Mr. Antoine? You have anything to say, Antoine? Tell me you're lying? Or why you're a lion?
Would you like to join me for a cider at the inn on the cliff?
I'd love to, Siren, but why there? Let's go to Brest. There are so many picturesque cafes.
I like it here, this raw beauty. We'd sit on a bench and look at the sea. You'd spin a yarn, as usual.
Oh no, there? Never in my life. I'd be drowned out by the wind.
Then we'd sit in silence. It would be even better. Maybe the innkeeper would join us, and the three of us would sit in silence.
I don't know, Siren. I haven't been there for a long time.
I know going from here to the inn takes as much time as in the opposite direction, but the bench seems to be waiting. So does he.
Yeah, come on, make up with your best friend.
To friends, definitely.
I don't know, Siren. I'm not ready yet.
I'm not pushing you. I'll be back in a few days, and after work, I'll have a seat on the bench by the inn. I wonder if anyone will join me. See you, Antoine.
Fair winds and following seas, Siren.
Okay. But that's not what I need to talk about with them. I need to print out the item, but I don't have all I need yet. That is a problem, isn't it?
Hello, I have nothing to copy, do I?
Okay. I haven't opened this yet. I'm a bit confused. Oh.
A hand-painted vault.
Yeah, apparently I can take out the map. So...
Now I can... I could match these pieces together.
Okay. So now I can actually read the whole thing. In the name of the Father, and the Son, of the Holy Spirit. Amen. 1513 Anno Domini. On the 3rd day of March, I left the port of Borquin with 3 vessels of mine, the Santa Maria, the Santiago, and the San Cristobal, in search of the Bimini Island. The ship and I, equipped at our expense, and around 200 souls I enlisted. Since the account proper I gave to the house, now I will describe the events already known in a functionary fashion while focusing on the matters which were requested of me. On the 27th day of March, we perceived a bay whose shore was overgrown with vegetation. We called that island Florida. On the 2nd day of April, we came ashore and took possession of the land in the name of His Majesty, granted it the name of Saint Augustine. On the 8th day of April, we sailed back south. Along the shore of the island I had discovered, we encountered currents so strong that despite the wind blowing towards the south, we were driven north. In that manner, we began sailing southeast so long that the Florida vanished from our sight. On the 16th day of April, we perceived several isles and landed on one to search for water. There we met a friendly Indian tribe who informed us that the Bimini Island lay fewer than 20 leagues to the south. After 2 days of sailing, we perceived a volcanic island emerging from the mist of the horizon, and we came ashore in order to take possession of the land in the name of His Majesty Ferdinand II. A hail of arrows fell on us from the trinkets. A skirmish ensued, during which we used our harquebuses to scare the assailants into leaving and managed to capture a prisoner. We questioned him with the help of an Indian we brought from Borquin. The captain, begging us to spare his life, showed us the way to their settlement, located inside a crater. From the top of the volcano, we perceived a truly magnificent view. In the center of a gigantic tree grew, the size of which could not be compared even to our oaks, nor to any tree in India. God knows whether the cedars fell to the creation of Solomon's temple had been tall. This tree, standing next to the Virgin Mary Cathedral in Burkhardt, would be taller than its spears. Various platforms led from the tree to multiple huts, which were attached to crater walls and to terraces between them. On the terrace built around the trunk, a ceremony was held. At the sight of us, the Indian grabbed any bows and spears within reach and started attacking us from afar tumultuously. Arrows rained on us from all directions, though we asked the captain to plead with the aggressors to cease their assault, therefore firing our harmbusses and at times fighting hand to hand. We moved across platforms in order to find a position would enable us to defend ourselves. We happened to notice that to their wounded they gave juice from an enormous vessel placed on the terrace by the tree. Our captive, whom we constantly held at our side, disclosed when we pressed him that they were drinking a beverage made from the fruit of the tree. That potion not only restored their strength, but also denoted the body grew feeble, as it happened to those who were denied that beverage as punishment. Pointing his finger at me, he asked what offense I had committed that my rule deprived me of such a blessing. It did not escape our attention that all the persons there seemed no older than 20 years old. Though maybe the elderly had hid in their huts on the slope of the crater. The questioned prisoner confessed to being 150 years old, although we were not able to determine what he actually meant by a year. Not only are rare people old, not only are old people rare among them, but they also hardly had any children, and the fate of both is decided by the chief and an elected council. When asked about the fountain view, he answered there indeed was a fountain at the foot of the tree, but they did not care about it much. He added that as our captive, he was an outlaw to boot, and that he would do all in his power to help seize the tree and the whole island. He raised our hopes with that declaration, and we managed to capture the terrace for a brief moment. But we did not have the opportunity to taste the drink as we were repulsed. I only managed to take the jug that they had been drinking from, as well as a handful of seeds. During the retreat, our prisoner died, pierced by an arrow, whereas we narrowly escaped with our lives and reached the ship, losing 2 men in the process. We weighed anchor, and while circling the island in search of a better landing place, a tornado was sighted. Thus, I ordered the crew to sail away from the shore, so as to not wreck our vessels. After 2 days of battling the elements, when the sea finally calmed down, we happened to be so far from Bimini that it could not be seen even from the crow's nest. Guided by my compass, I headed towards the southeast where I expected to locate the island. 5 days of sailing had passed, yet Bimini was nowhere to be seen, and the measurements taken according to the North Star, which we pointed in the right, finally clear sky showed that we were moving around in circles. When finally the sight of land met our eyes appeared not to be Bimini, but judging by the location and the nature of the shoreline, that Florida, recently discovered by me. 2 more attempts I made, the first one interrupted abruptly by the disappearance of 2 our vessels, which after several hours emerged before our very eyes. The second thwarted by encountering a colossal sea serpent, which invoked panic in the hearts of the sailors as well as the dread of a further voyage. The first time the Santiago and the San Cristobal shrank within mere seconds and vanished. We thought we would never encounter them again, but they reappeared after several hours. Okay. Puzzle. Can I rotate? Yes, I can. Let's do the words first. This is the side, I think. Or it could be the bottom as well. That could also be it. Okay. Oh, I managed to put one of them together. This one has to go together somewhere, right? There we go. Oh, you can flip that. Oh, you can flip the thing as well. Okay. Yeah, this is easier on the other side. Okay. I think I almost got it, but... It looks like it, but it's not. Give me a sec. Okay. Okay, how do I turn this again? Because it's not letting me flip. It's not letting me rotate anymore. I don't know how to do that anymore. Oh, right click. Okay. Hey. Okay, there are two sides of the map, apparently. How do I match this map with the other pieces is my question.
I can't identify any of these places. There are no coordinates. Before returning the map, I should copy it.
Ah, okay.
Closed. The map of India isn't related to the manuscript content. There's no point in copying it. Something's wrong. This won't work.
Okay, I need toner. I don't have toner. I don't have anything. What am I supposed to do now? Can I ask anybody about the ink and stuff that I need? Because I totally need it.
I need a new toner cartridge for the photocopier upstairs.
Talk to Antoine. He stores such things.
Thanks. I'll have a look around.
I'll see you later.
Of course. Talk to Antoine again, because no one else seems to know where anything is. Antoine knows everything. Let's talk to Antoine.
Can you help me, Antoine?
Is it a serious matter, Siren Leroux?
An urgent one.
Man overboard?
Nope.
No, nothing of that kind. Just relax. The toner from the copier upstairs has run out. You've got some to spare?
Everything these landlubbers try to smuggle, I confiscate here at the gate.
Toner cartridges too? Where do you take them afterwards, sir?
Call me Antoine, Siren. Nowhere I don't feel like carrying them. Besides, I can't leave the bridge now. I'm keeping watch.
Have you been sailing a lot, Antoine?
My whole life, Siren. Oh, the things I've seen. It all started in Dunkirk in 1940. I was just a kid then. My elder sister, a nurse in love with an officer, smuggled me across the English Channel. 40,000 of our folks stayed ashore.
Joking with me, or is he serious?
Love will move mountains. No, that was faith.
Then I used to sail with the Atlantic convoys. Are you aware, Siren, that German battleships were operating
He's
nearby?
storytelling again.
I've heard about that.
But at the beginning of February 1942, they decided to move them to Norway.
You mean the famous Channel Dash?
Exactly. They managed to reach Kiel. A French agent in Brest messed up.
Can I get the toner now?
About that toner, can you fetch me a cartridge?
You're telling me, Siren, you need toner for the copier? Hold on a second. Here you are. May it serve you well on the high seas.
All hands ahoy.
Okay, thank you.
See you, Antoine.
Fair winds and following seas, Siren.
Well, thanks for that. Thank you. Okay.
This janitor is quite a storyteller, but I don't think he trusts me.
Yeah, he probably doesn't trust you. He clearly doesn't trust you. He's like pulling your feet. But at least I got the new cartridge. Awesome. Okay, then give the original to the director.
Here's the manuscript.
So wonderful. Unbelievable.
Isn't it? There's still the map I've copied.
Very good. Everything needs to be documented. This map, what does it show?
Hard to say. There are no names.
I'll work on it tomorrow. Let's hope Paris doesn't want to take the chest back from us.
They know nothing so far.
Let's leave it that way. It's just the beginning. Goodness knows what's hidden within these notes.
Thanks.
Yeah,
I'll have a look
just
around.
take everything down, photocopy everything, and keep it on hand. Well, I've been streaming for 3 hours. This is a good place to end stream for tonight because it's 2:11 a.m. I gotta go grab some more food because I'm hungry, and chill for the rest of the night, get ready for bed, you know, the usual. I will be streaming tomorrow night as well because Monday is a public holiday. If you're following me on Instagram, you will know I've changed up my schedule. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow at the same time, 11 p.m. GMT +8, to stream more of this game. Of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, which I post all my VODs to my YouTube channel, you can ignore that. You know, because I'll be posting the video up like later. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank y'all so much for watching.